Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. On Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added
newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Berti and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite, Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
And that one's good. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now Etherington, outside Moore. Pass to Berti from deep. Rebound by Union Elite. From downtown, MP again from deep.
Great ball movement, Harris finding a ready shooter.
Here's Team Ballers now. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Moore. Now Berti puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Robert. From deep, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Moore with the bucket.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Union Elite lead. And here's MP on the outside. Goes back up. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Now here's for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Here's Moore. From 13 feet away, it goes down.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
From deep, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now Etherington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Position for Team Ballers. Sonny McGill.
They've built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell.
The three-pointer goes.
3 points.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now Pasco. Kicks it to Summers. Moore. The offensive rebound.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
Here's Mahil. Kicks it to Summers. Now Etherington. Summers. Outside, Moore. Block at 4. And another bucket from Team Ballers.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Fires from the wing. MP again.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want. Out there.
Here's Summers. Let's go. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Pass to Mahil. Now here's Moore. Etherington for 3. Polish grabbing the board. And here's MP on the outside. Fires in the triple.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
And here Team Ballers have it. Pass to Mahil. Now Moore. To halt the run. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
It's been all Union Elite in this one. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
And here's MP on the outside. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Here's Mahil. Kicks it to Summers. Now Moore. Shoots the three. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore. And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Here's MP. He tries for three. Pure from three-point range.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a three of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
Now Etherington.
Union Elite foul. Kevin.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Arnaldo Rodriguez. James Bertie.
Here's Rodriguez.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Etherington outside. Pass to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. It's been all Union Elite in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the triple. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Now Etherington. Outside Bertie. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. It's Union Elite just dominating this one. And we'll return right after this break. And guys, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere so far.
A pleasant surprise with his offensive outbursts in the first half.
When he's scoring like this, and I'm hungry, so don't fault me, it's gravy. I mean, I'll take that.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Bertie. On the wing, Bertie. Moore takes a step back to shoot. It's rebounded by Robert. Here's MP, guarded by Etherington. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Moore outside. Bertie. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From deep, it's MP. No luck on that one.
The only place for shots like that is in the shoot-around before the game.
It's just not a shot he should even think about taking.
Etherington outside. Pass to Moore. Rodriguez, the screen, puts up a three. And Team Ballers miss again.
The offensive execution got him a wide-open look.
Pasco pulls it in. So it's Team Ballers now. Outside Bertie. Rodriguez, the screen, Lets it go from 14. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. MP throws it down.
MP.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
And again, no good by Team Ballers. Pass to Diaz. Robert, he's guarded by Pasco. Can't hit the corner three.
He's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and yet he still continues to fire away. He's got to tone it down.
Moore can't hit it. Here's MP. Moore covering. And here's MP on the outside. Gets the three ball to go. They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor, things are just not going their way.
Pass to Etherington. No good there with the triple.
I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Knocks down the long J.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now Etherington. Here's Moore. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
MVP.
Drops it in from long range.
That's a good pass, right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
MP.
Connects it from downtown.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Moore outside. Bertie. Pass to Etherington. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal
And for a
foul.
point guard like Etherington,
First team
you're
foul.
used to having the ball in your hands a lot. So drawing fouls in the act,
Make a switch.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's MP. Shoots a 3. Drills it from deep.
MP.
part of the reason they can extend this lead. They've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Moore goes in. Count that one.
If there's a lane to the bucket, Moore's going to make his move. He's explosive and aggressive.
Back to Kolish. Here's MP. Fires the 3. Rodriguez grabs the board. And here they come. Here's Moore. Rejected by Mitchell. From deep, it's MP. Kept alive. On the wing, it's MP. Out of bounds, it'll go to Team Ballers.
Team Ballers Ball. Substitution for Union Elite. Christian Walker.
Verity with the ball. Here's Moore. That ball's coming off of Verity's feed.
Wingman finding a teammate. Good looks from Bertie.
Here's Walker. From beyond the arc. And again, it's MP finding the 3.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And here's Etherington.
Stay there.
Pass to Moore.
Come on, shoot.
Pasco. The kick out to Moore. On the wing, Bertie lets it go from deep. 4 on the clock. A shot from Rodriguez is no good. From deep, it's MP. Team Ballers with the rebounds.
Who's watching here?
Etherington outside. Pass to Moore. Outside Berti. Moore. The three-pointer, no good. On the wing, it's MP. And the three off target. So it's Team Ballers now.
Yo, watch it.
Outside Berti.
Who's watching it?
Pass to Moore. Pulls up on the elbow. Not going to go that time. Here's MP. He's guarded by Moore. Sinks the tray. Now Etherington. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rodriguez outside. Outside, Moore from outside the arc. Out to the right wing.
Back door, back door.
Pass to Pasco.
Hey, front him.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest.
Moore ain't got nothing on him.
Young Wayne in the building. What's good, MP?
Now, there's also the Hardwood Hall Classic. That's a weekly tournament featuring 15 teams. The HHC is no joke.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hardwood Hall Classic. 3-on-3, best of 3, round 1. Y'all ready? One of the most explosive players to ever enter the NBA. And a guaranteed highlight reel whenever he steps on the court. Get your popcorn ready for Zion Williamson. Here we go. And just like that, we have our first score. I got him. And it's off from 3-point range.
Whose man is that?
He's got that look in his eye. He wants to shut it down. Crosses him up.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a 1-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break. And Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside. Kicks it out. And the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite: Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Martinez. One with the pick. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. From deep, it's Pagan. They get the board. And Lund slams it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
From deep, it's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
On offense, here's Sack. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Diaz covering. Union Elite trailing here. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another 3. Now Carrington, and he's got 6 points for him. Down low, kicks it to Pagan. Lund. Here's Carrington. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And it's Carrington missing the look. On the wing, it's MP. Shoots the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
The attack from Sack Trail. And there's the call on MP. That'll be his second. So it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Union Elite. They're up by 3. And more basketball to come after this short break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sachs and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd. He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
Outside, Lund. Carrington. And he's going for the alley-oop, and Lund slams it in.
Such chemistry. What incredible timing on the alley-oop.
And he absolutely hammered it down.
That's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Adding to the lead in the cruelest way possible.
Yeah, that's a stomach punch.
Very little resistance from the defense. You've got to take a little more pride in protecting the hoop.
And there's the call on MP. That's his third foul so far.
For Union Elite, Mitch.
doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they have not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Look at Carrington picking up the slack, getting involved on the glass, and finding them a second chance shot.
And here's MP on the outside. Sack with the rebound. And here we go. Cunningham. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Hilton. Inside, Olsen. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
He'll head to the line. You can't be mad at a foul like that.
Pretty smart. When he gets that close to the rim, you have to make him earn it at the line.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. That one misses. Union Elite with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hits the three-pointer. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Now Carrington, pass to Mecca, throws up high post. That one short off the rim. And here's MP on the outside. The rebound by Olsen.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession. And the attack from Sack call time here. Both teams will make a substitution.
Austin Lund, Edward Martinez.
On defense, Union Elite. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession.
Remains the attack from Sack ball.
And it's Sack with the ball. Drains the 3 while he gets fouled, and he'll have a chance for a 4-point play. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And here's MP on the outside. Sack with the rebound. He's covered by Harris. Outside Carrington. Launches it. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside. Over Bird. Lund. And Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now Carrington. Pass to Lund. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
From deep, it's MP. Hits the trifecta.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, and on behalf of Drake and the crew, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to Garbage Time.
Now Carrington. Pass to Lund. Down it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Here's MP. Puts up a 3. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
The kick to Carrington. Pagan. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
We'll catch you up in a second, all right?
MP. Hey. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here. Are you kidding me? You're my...
my
There
God.
they are.
How you doing, man?
I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway if you want to blow off.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA.
Whoa! Yes! Yes!
Okay, since the beginning of the season is about to start, I wanted to meet with both of you and go over our video content.
I'm all.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, here with them. Okay, how was that?
Great.